This story began with our beautiful MC. Few junior disciples admiring him from the back as he watches the scenery. As they continued to say the Holy Son is worthy of being the reincarnation of the great emperor, as recently he enlightened again. And continued to praise his enlightenment. But everyone's scared of him because of his ruthlessness. But in reality, he has no clue about any of this. He is standing here because he have nothing to do other than pretending. He is wondering how he end up in this ghostly place. He was just admiring the beautiful view, but suddenly got reincarnated to this ghostly place. He came to this world and became Li Ran, son of Yu Luo Jian with the same name and surname. This predecessor was a ruthless person. In order to snatch an ancient opportunity, he chased and killed Taoist disciples. Just because he felt that the voices of his classmates were too loud, he casually used their inner alchemy to kill them. In his previous life, he was always ruthless, so if he hadn't occupied the position of Yu Luo's palace, slander would have been a shit, and he would have been chopped up by the people long ago. It's fine to let me replace a big villain, but why did they seal my cultivation and stop me from repairing it? My face is just for show, it is not very useful. Others receive golden fingers for time travel, but I only got bunch of enemies who want me dead. Then suddenly one good deed system every day, activated. The system of doing good every day is dedicated to helping the host change his mind and be a new person. The system will issue random tasks, and rewards can be obtained as long as they are completed. The higher the level of task completion, the richer the rewards. Why do I feel that the name of this system is a bit strange? To do a good deed every day. Shouldn't it mean doing good deeds every day? This is not in line with my previous personality. The first task is released, and the time limit is 24 hours. Take the initiative to confess to a person of the opposite sex and obtain the consent of the other person. After the task is completed, you will be rewarded. The quality of the reward depends on the completion of the task. I am the Holy Son of Yu Luo Temple. I took the script of the big villain. It's fine to do a good deed every day, but what the hell is falling in love? Give me a break. You are messing with my mentality, right? Does the host choose to give up? That's for sure. Talk about ghost love. After completing this task, host can repair a portion of the seal. What? Repair the seal? Wait a moment. Are you in love? I'm the best in this kind of things. Then suddenly, he remembers something. What am I doing alone here? I have to find a girl to confess. And the most important rule of Yu Luo Palace is, forbidden to fall in love. This was ordered by Master himself. If Master finds out about my confession with junior sister, I will die. I'll have to do some research. It's done. If the photo stone is useless, you can only confess in person. Let's think about this later. Have you refined the elixir for the assessment? I want to send this batch to the head. Do you want to bring yours over? Good. Thank you, sister. Master, this is some of the latest information. Can Saishia, that ugly woman, find a Taoist partner? Could it be possible that Masato Akaji is blind? Lin Yuan is really stupid enough to fight against Lei Jie with his body? If Lai Yangzong became a second-rate sect because of this, he would be a sinner through the ages. Why does the information that came this time have a sour smell? Falling in love will only make people make wrong judgments. The world is inhuman, and the immortal road is ruthless. However, if nothing unexpected happens, I will probably be alone forever. Master, the elixirs refined by the disciples have all been handed in. Should they be put in your study? Just give it to me. This batch of elixir is in good condition, and the properties of the medicine have not been lost too much. Recently, the disciples have improved a lot. It seems that it is right to keep them away from the love between men and women. Photo stone? Who fooled me with this thing? I want to see who has the courage. How could it be him? Is there anything you can't say in person? Could it be that there is something unspeakable? Thank you for always being by my side. You are like a ray of warm sunshine illuminating my dark. It turned out that he wanted to thank my teaching, so it's fine to say no in person. So why he recorded it? I like the summer rain, the rainbow after the rain, and you at any time. It feels like something is not right. Is this a confession to me? I like you, so please date me. I found out that I liked you very much yesterday, and I also like you today, and I have a feeling that I will like you even more tomorrow. Shut up, so gross. How so? The first person to pursue me turned out to be my own apprentice. Traitor. It's fine to violate the Zongman's prohibition, but, unexpectedly, he even conspired against me. Why is my heart beating faster? Is this what it feels like to be confessed to? In Yuluo Palace you cannot fall in love, this door rule is set by me. Let the sun come to me. Yes, master. You are so brave. Kneel down. How come the photo stone I gave to my junior sister is here with master? Junior sister betrayed me? Ruined. I'm exposed. I violated the most important precepts of the sect. What should I do now? What the master taboos the most is that the sect disciples fall in love. Ranpeel, this child is really like a crown jade, with sword eyebrows and star eyes, red lips and white teeth, plump and handsome, and a jade tree facing the wind. Even in the world of cultivating immortals, where there is never a shortage of handsome men and beautiful women, he is still a genius of the sky. I am afraid that no one in the entire world of cultivating immortals can refuse his confession. Such a boy actually likes me, which shows that I am still very girlish. It's a pity that our identities are different. No, what am I thinking here? Ranpeel, aren't you going to explain? Now that the evidence is solid, I can't quibble. No, I just explained it, so I can only fight it. Master, I recorded the video myself, and I said everything. I have nothing to say. The Zongman prohibits sexual relations between men and women, you know this. As the son of God, the future head of the sect, you actually took the lead in breaking the rule. Do you really think that I dare not punish you? Master, when this disciple picked up this photo stone, he had already prepared for the worst, but even so, it couldn't stop the disciple's sincerity. He is so courageous in order to be with me. How dare you say such a thing? No matter how ruthless the master is, she is a woman after all. I pretended to be infatuated and said that I was willing to be punished in order to be with my junior sister. Maybe she would soften her heart, so I would have a chance. I will pretend that what happened today has never happened, so now go. It's fine if you don't agree. The little junior sister is out of the game, so I'll change my target. 20 hours have not yet arrived, and I still have a chance to complete the task and unlock the seal of my cultivation. That being the case, I took my leave first. Wait a moment. No way? Could it be that this matter is not over yet? You have to let go of this relationship as soon as possible. I can't agree. You have stagnated in your cultivation recently because you have thought too much. I will punish you to go to the cold cave and face the wall to think for a month. Cold cave? This is trouble. Yuhan Cave is a natural ice cave on Shenling Mountain, which condenses the coldest aura in the entire mountain range. If a mortal enters it, he will be frozen into an ice sculpture within a few seconds. Only the masters above the golden core stage, who can use the Yuluo temple mental method, can protect themselves. If it were the previous owner, this punishment would be nothing at all. The point is, my current cultivation has been sealed. If I go in, I will freeze to death. Even if I survive by luck, it will be more than 24 hours, and I have no chance of recovering my cultivation. Master, Ranpeel, I'm not trying to punish you, I just don't know. How should I face you? Disciple, forgive me. Do you know that for the mistakes you made, you should abolish your cultivation and expel you from the sect? I think you are a first-time offender, and you are very talented, so I let you go. You can't even bear this punishment? No. Since the master spoke, let alone a month's confinement, even if it was 5 or 10 years, the disciple would not dare to have the slightest complaint. What this disciple can't accept is your order to let me let go of this relationship. This disciple really can't do it. The person I like is the most beautiful existence in the world, and has already occupied the whole world in my heart. If you let me forget this relationship, just let me dig out my heart. Therefore, forgive this disciple. You traitor. What nonsense are you talking about here? So what if you have all your sincerity? The gap between the two is so big you are simply wishful thinking. Indeed, as the holy son of Yuluo Temple, the gap between my junior sister and me is not even the slightest bit, but right now, in order to restore my cultivation, I don't think about it anymore. I understand what you said, but I believe that if the love is separated by mountains and seas can be flattened. For me, Ran has the courage to flatten mountains and seas? Can you stand gossip? Can bear being accused by thousands of people? Even if everyone criticizes me, I will still be cold-hearted. For this true love, I don't care about any gossip. Even if you let me die, I am willing. Love? So, are you willing to die for the so-called true love? As long as you can be with the one you love, even if you die, the disciple will be happy. That being the case, you just go to hell. This girl doesn't play her cards according to the routine, I am dead this time. If the cultivation base is still there, it's not a big deal. The most important thing is that my current cultivation base has been sealed. Are you stupid? Why not practice the exercises? Do you think I don't want to run the exercises? My cultivation is sealed. What can I do? What's the point of living if you can't be with the one you love? Ran is really willing to die just to be with me. Wouldn't it be a bit too much if I refused to agree to such a passionate relationship? For this relationship, Ran is not afraid of gossip and has the courage to flatten mountains and seas, so I have to express my opinion. The gap between me and Ran is relatively large, but with his talent, it will be a matter of time before he ascends to the throne one day. Master, don't look at me like that. I just agree. Long live the master. That's great, the master didn't punish me, and even allowed me to fall in love with my junior sister. In that case, I'm here to pick up girls. You disciple. As soon as this seat promised you, you started to do it. Master, this disciple is so excited. Listen carefully, although this seat has agreed to you, but this rule is set by this seat after all. This matter must not be spread, and let others know. Master, don't worry, I will keep my mouth shut. You have successfully completed the mission. The object of confession is Long Wuyen. I just want to tease someone casually, and she already fall in love with me. How did I get here? How is this going? Master, can you tell me who give you the photo stone? You still pretend, isn't it because you gave me Dao Dan in this way? Don't do this in the future. If someone finds out, our affairs will be exposed. It turned out to be like this. The little junior sister didn't tell the truth. She sent the box to the master by mistake. Because I didn't mention my name the whole time, the master thought I was confessing my love to her. We were never on same channel from start to finish. I just wanted to take down the little junior sister, but I didn't expect to take down the head now. Please, I never thought about falling in love with the head. Ranner, what's wrong with you? Your complexion has become so bad. It's okay. I am just too happy. In terms of appearance and figure, the Sect master is much better than the younger junior sister. They are not at the same level at all. But I am a villain at most. Long Wuyen is a boss level existence. If I fall in love with this kind of woman, I might lose my life one day. Now I can only take one step and look at one step. I can't say, Master, I made a mistake. This photo stone is not for you, it's for junior sister. Judging by Master's reaction just now, I might be chopped up and fed to the dog. Ranner, if we want to stay together forever, we can only stand at the peak of the avenue together. You have to practice hard without any slack. I will wait for you in front. Master is right. Practice is like sailing against the current. If you don't advance, you will retreat. I still have a long way to go. One day, I will stand on the pinnacle of this world. Of course, before that, I have to be able to survive under the care and love of the headmaster one by one. It turns out that this is what it feels to be liked. The process was thrilling and exciting, but fortunately, there was a satisfactory result. My cultivation base was restored, and I picked up 3 treasure chests for nothing. I have to see what good things are inside. Do you want to open the super chest now? Yes. Congratulations to the host. You will gain meritorious deeds. Congratulations to the host. You have obtained the coveted gun. Congratulations to the host. Get the visionary dragon Xiangzitian. I don't know a single word. Is this a Bible? After holding the book, the information in it automatically transferred to host's memory. What is that? Duo Tiangong has changed my physique. The little purple person in the consciousness space is absorbing spiritual energy all the time. My body, dantian, meridians, and even my soul are repeating in the process of tempering. In other words, I don't need to meditate at all. Whether it is eating, sleeping, or doing any other things, I am constantly practicing. A spirit-level treasure, which can be cultivated in the human body, it will increase along with the strength of the user. Theoretically speaking, as long as the user is strong enough, there is no upper limit to the grade of this thing. There are also 4 marksmanship moves, which are very powerful and very practical. However, flying with a sword is a man's romance, so what's the matter with a spear? Besides, such a rough thing doesn't match my appearance. Forget it. I use it first, then change it later. Vision is too mysterious. It is a cool special effect with substantial bonus. As for the specific effect, each vision is different, and the specific effect is not clear. Forget it, don't make too much noise first. It would be bad if you disturb other people. I don't know how to explain it. I hope after tonight, Master will forgive me, and forget what I told her. I finally bid farewell to being single, and my love partner is my most proud disciple. Am I too impulsive? How can I accept Ranner's confession? Although he is good-looking and talented, and he is infatuated with me, but he is my disciple after all. Rabbits don't eat the grass beside the nest. Is it really okay for me to do this? In case this matter spreads out one by one, how can I face the many disciples of Yuluo Palace in the future? What will the guys out there say about me? She used to be an old woman that no one wanted, but now she is probably a pervert who preys on her disciples. No, I can't accept such a statement. Also, how will I get along with Ranner in the future? Can anyone tell me how to fall in love? It's really troublesome. Why should I agree to him? So what can we do? Ranner's various behaviors today prove that he is infatuated with me. If I say anything to him, he probably won't be able to survive. Does Ranner care so much about me? Does it mean that I am also very attractive, no more than those women outside who already have a Taoist partner? Master Lang, sorry to bother you, I'm here to get the results of the assessment. I haven't finished reading this seat today, so come back tomorrow. Alright, the disciple will leave first. Wait, what other orders does the master have? Have you ever been in love? The disciple has always abided by the sect's prohibition and not interested in men and has never transgressed. I learned from the sect master. Stand up. When will I say you made a mistake? So why do you ask that? Only by knowing yourself and the enemy can you be victorious in every battle. Although this seat cuts off the world of mortals, it can also do nothing about the world of mortals. This is not conducive to practice. By the way, let me ask you something. If you have a boyfriend, what will you do with him? There are so many things we can do together, such as listening to music together on a date, eating the same candy one by one. It turned out to be like this. If the relationship can get closer, you can hold hands, hug and kiss, and of course, you must sleep together in the end. It was a big blow for her. Master, I have heard all this. Specifically, the disciples don't know anything about it. We are discussing practice. Why are you so nervous? Forget it. You go back first. I wonder, what is like to date? Holy Son, it's time to get up and have breakfast. What did the previous owner do to such a good girl? I don't know how to pity the fragrance and cherish the jade, it's too much. Get up quickly, you haven't done anything wrong. Why are you kneeling down? Slaves deserve to die, please ask the Holy Son to blame. Stop kneeling, get up and change my clothes. Don't you just change out of clothes? I feel like something is wrong. No need, I changed my pants myself. Holy Son, you have changed. You have always let Achin serve you personally. Do you despise Achin's stupidity? Achin, why are you still wrong? What do you think Achin did not do well enough? Achin will change. She is a good girl, she must be stupid, right? I remember her name is Shinchin, the eldest lady of the Shin family, because she offended her predecessor. The whole family was swallowed up by the Li family. When she arrived at Yuluo Hall, she became the maid of her predecessor, taking care of his food and daily life. Everyone in Yuluo Palace called him Achin, and his predecessor beat and scolded her. If it weren't for the strict rules of the Yuluo temple, her predecessor would have broken her body long ago. Shouldn't she hate her predecessor? I don't think she looks like her now. Oh my god, the predecessor can really do it. This is Chigwagwa's tricky hand to destroy flowers. Could it be that Achin has been tortured for a long time and has Stockholm Syndrome? You did nothing wrong, how can I punish you? Get up and wait for me to change clothes. Does it look good? Master Xingzi is the best. You have vision. I am not dreaming, am I? Is this the tenderness of the sun that belongs only to me? Hello sun. See the sun. Holy Son, I don't see you for a day. Junior sister, it's early in the morning. Why don't you go to practice? What are you doing here? If it wasn't for this woman, how could I have somehow confessed to the leader yesterday? Hey! Lord Sun, I haven't seen you for a day. I think you look even more handsome. My practice is progressing very fast. Now I am in the late stage of chi training. Even Elder Sun praises me as a little genius. None of my business. Task released. Please point out the problems in the practice of the little junior sister, and give them help so that they can make progress. Reward quality depends on task completion. It's easy to give advice, but how easy is it to make progress? This is not something that can be resolved in a few words. The most important thing is to help others, which is not in line with my personality. It seems that there is another way to do it. Master Xingzi, why are you ignoring me? Huh, genius? Do you deserve it? It was Elder Sun who said it himself. It is said that I am extremely talented, and I have a high degree of compatibility with the Sect's martial arts, and my achievements in the future will not be small. Talent? Are you 16 years old this year? At your age, I have already started to hit the Golden Core realm, but you are still in Chi training, and you haven't even completed foundation building. How dare you call yourself a genius in front of me with such a poor talent? It's ridiculous. What's the matter? Are you still not convinced? Then I give you a chance to prove yourself. Then fight me. Junior sister, are you ready? Who I am? Where am I? What am I going to do? Oh my god, isn't it obvious that Xingzi and junior sister are fighting in the group arena? The gnat shakes the tree. The little junior sister is in a terrible situation. I have reminded her a long time ago, don't always pester the sun, let's play it big now. Junior sister Lu is also very talented. I hope Xingzi will be merciful and don't damage her foundation. But with Xingzi's previous methods, junior sister Lu is likely to be abolished. I heard that someone has already invited an elder. Burn one by one. There is a huge gap between our realms, and I will not bully you. I don't know how to use my cultivation, and I don't use spiritual weapons, I only use this one finger. Within a stick of incense, you can use any method. As long as you can hit me once, you will win. Am I that bad in the eyes of the Holy Sun? That being the case, I want to prove I am qualified to stand beside the Holy Sun. Interesting. Secret technique of Luo Temple instant shadow kill. That's all it takes? I thought, how much progress you can make. Shouting so loudly, for fear that others will not be able to react? What's the matter? Are you still not convinced? If you feel that you are not ready, then I will give you another chance. Holy Sun, this time, I won't be so easily restrained by you. Too slow. Still not working? How so? Come again. Childish. It's too slow. What about using weapons? The result is still same. This is what you call strength. Really vulnerable. It's too awful. The little junior sister is probably useless. Is this the fate of offending the Holy Sun? I feel that Elder Sun will also be implicated. He just wanted to stop the Holy Sun. It hurts, my bones are about to break, one by one. The head of the sect, Shinran's talent, is second only to the Holy Sun in the sect, and is my most proud disciple. She is my successor. Please let the Holy Sun hold high. Stay out of it. But, take a good look. Can't hold on anymore? There are still 10 breaths left. You can also choose to give up. Junior sister, give up. You competed with the Holy Sun. Even if you lose, it doesn't matter. Don't fight back. You're already at your limit. Holy Sun, I must get your approval. Continue. Luo Temple's secret technique one by one. Instant prison shadow man. Are these the only techniques you have? And you still want my approval? Stop dreaming. You and I are people from two worlds. Unexpectedly, the gap between me and the sun is so big. The Holy Sun is so aggressive, it shows that in your eyes, I am no different from other people. Now, are you convinced? I will not compare myself with the sun in the future. The road to immortality is difficult and we need to forge ahead. If you don't want to stand out from the crowd, you have to work harder than ordinary people. Talent certainly determines the upper limit, but the level of effort will determine your lower limit. Also, guard against arrogance and impetuosity. Thanks to the teachings of the Holy Sun, Shinran will keep it in mind. The meridians are blocked, and there are many stagnations in the movement of spiritual power. This is the reason why you have been unable to build a foundation for a long time. Do you still remember when I tapped your acupuncture points? According to the order I ordered before, run the exercises again. My meridians are opened. Continue. Do not stop. Open your mouth. Marrow washing pill. Shinran, seize the opportunity. The Holy Sun is helping you build the foundation. Holy Sun, Master, I succeeded in building the foundation. Shinran, hurry up and thank the sun. If the Holy Sun hadn't opened up your stagnant meridians and given you a marrow washing pill, how could you have built your foundation so smoothly? What the hell? Junior sister 1 succeeded in foundation building? Could it be that the Holy Sun instructed the junior sister to break the bottleneck? Thank you, Sun. Holy Sun is the best. On the surface, he taught me a lesson, but in fact it was to help me break through. You don't have to thank me. It's because your talent is too poor. It's really hard to watch. Also, the Shisui pill is not given for nothing. Remember to return it to me twice. It seems that the Holy Sun is different from the rumored one, cold on the outside and hot on the inside, so charming. I am going to expel these traitors from the sect. Isn't it true that the system can also be so stuck? System loading. Task completed. Mission completion. Perfect. Acquire advanced treasure chest 2. Why are there only 2 official treasure chests? But there was last time 3. It can be seen from this that the last time I confessed to Master, how difficult was the index? Congratulations to the host. You have obtained the physique girl's essence body. Congratulations to the host. you have obtained the exercise Xuanji Guangming Sutra, a girl's spiritual marrow. This is the top-level physique exclusive to female cultivators. It is said that female cultivators with this physique will not only improve their cultivation rapidly, but will also continuously produce the essence of energy in their bodies. Although this quintessence of energy is useless to the woman itself, it can make the cultivation base of the Taoist partner greatly improved. This is an excellent body for double cultivation. Xuanji Guangmingjing, although it sounds like Buddhist orthodoxy, but it is actually a first-class and first-class dual cultivation method. Cultivate to the deepest level, and let the body shine brightly, which has infinite magical effects for Taoist companions, and can even improve one's comprehension. The combination of these two can be called an invincible existence in the world of dual cultivation, so the problem comes one by one. Who am I going to use these two double repair suits with? Yu Luodian's mental method emphasizes being pure-minded, ascetic, and natural. Dual cultivation here is a crooked way. Besides, I just confessed to my master yesterday. If the master finds out that I secretly double cultivated with other girls, there will be absolutely no good end. However, what if you can double cultivate with your master? What the hell am I thinking? The higher the cultivation level, the more terrifying the physical body. Master is an emperor-level powerhouse. Even with a sword and a body, it's hard to hurt at all. I just don't know if there will be a tempered film. What is tempered film? Hello, master. You haven't answered me yet. What is tempered film? Tempered film is a kind of monster. Because the body is as hard as steel, it is called the tempered demon. This seat is the first time I have heard of it. It should be an inconspicuous little demon. That's right, it's very inconspicuous, so master doesn't need to care. Do you have a good relationship with elder son's female apprentice? I remember her name is Lu Xinran, right? I don't know my junior sister well, so I just remembered her name. Then why did you help her break through? I remember, you never disdained to be with other disciples. When did you become so helpful? When did I become? Master doesn't know. Since I confessed to master, I have a new identity, and I should have a more sense of responsibility to Yuluo Temple. Most importantly, because of master, I want to be a warm person. What's going on with Ranner? It's too tantalizing. Ranner, what are you going to do? Master, you care so much about junior sister, are you jealous? Ranner, as a teacher, I see that your cultivation base has not broken through for a long time, and I think you have fallen into a bottleneck, so I will help you break through. When did it come to this? Master, stop joking. How could I be your opponent? Don't worry, I won't bully you either. This seat does not need to be cultivated, just use this finger. If you can touch the seat's body, you will win. Wait a minute, this is so similar to my way of abusing my junior sister. Master, are you polite? Master, calm down, my junior sister and I are innocent. I want to show you how to break through. What does it have to do with my junior sister? I believe you, ghost. This is clearly retaliation. Sure enough, she is a female devil. She is usually cute and naive, but she will fall in love and kill each other if she is jealous. The disciple admitted defeat. The disciple surrendered. No, if you want to admit defeat. If you admit defeat, this seat will ignore you. I can't escape. Just bite the bullet up. Master, if you make a quick move, don't make a deadly move, or you will be widowed. This seat has its own measure, so let's start. Master, if the disciple wins by luck, is there any reward? If you win, this seat will allow you one thing, as long as it is not too much. Let's get started, no one will bother us. This is the field of the emperor-level powerhouse. I had no sense of the outside world at all, it was horrible. How can we outweed it? Master is used to cheat. Burner attack on master. Your speed is too slow. Using shadows as camouflage is a good idea, but unfortunately the speed is still too slow. Again snapped with feeling pain. Come again. At this speed, you won't be able to touch the corner of my clothes in 100 years. I will be back. Forget it, let's call it a day. How about that? Am I shameless? Master attack hard. Ranner, can you still hold on? Master, you underestimate me too much. Next, I'm going to get real. I'm looking forward to it. Master, I have a trick that can compete with Tiangong. Interesting. Good marksmanship. Who did you learn from? This is the Li family's marksmanship. The secret method of Yuluo Temple, the secret seal of spiritual pressure. Want to use this trick to delay my reaction time? Ranner, it's really a good way. Even if it's me, I'm still struggling. But it's no use. Ranner, how so? Could it be that I didn't control my strength? It's strange, the meridians are solid, and there are no symptoms of injury. What's going on? Master, I have touched you. I won. I won. Master, why don't you talk anymore? Wait a moment, the place I touch, it feel bit odd. Master, please let me explain. Now it's over, what can I do now? Master, please let me explain. You, what do you say? How to explain? Can't come back. Can't it be said that because the greater the mass, the greater the gravitational force, Master's chest is too big, making my hands uncontrollable. Then it is estimated that it will be cut into 2 pieces, right? Master, I am sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Every word I said was true. If one word is false then. Ranner, you don't have to swear, I understand. Junior sister becomes a dog. Even though you used a little tricks, you still won. Master is willing to bet and admit defeat. Whatever you want, this seat will provide you. The gap between Jindan stage and Emperor stage is like the difference between clouds and mud, there is no comparison at all. In order not to arouse Master's suspicion, I can't use both my Seizing Heaven skill and the Phantom Dragon Xiangzitian, and I only use one spear move. In order to be able to win, I reversed the exercises and forced out a mouthful of blood, taking advantage of Master's concern for me. Victory is not martial arts. Am I going too far? Master must be angry. Next time we meet I have to explain it carefully. Ranner is good or bad. He even attacked someone's chest. What kind of conditions will he mention? What should I do if his conditions are too much? We just confirmed our relationship yesterday, isn't it going too fast? It seems that falling in love is also a troublesome thing, with lot of different feelings. How did you become like this, after you went out for a trip? It's okay, it's just a beating. What? There are still people who dare to attack you. You are the holy son of Yuluo Temple. Who attacked you? Current head. Master Xingzi, the head of the sect has always loved you very much. How could she beat you like this? The heart of a woman is a needle in the sea. You don't understand even if I tell you. Go boil water. I want to take a bath. Yes, Holy Son, Achin is going now. Holy Son, why is the head of the sect go so hard on you? Are you in pain? It's okay, Master is just competing with me. Even when taking a bath, it will continue to absorb spiritual energy. The heaven-defying Kung Fu is amazing. It's only been a day, and my cultivation base is obviously a little higher, and it's very solid, better than my own cultivation effect. The Seizing Heaven technique is really a bug. You don't need to retreat and practice hard, you can really become stronger while lying down. I don't know what's going on, but I feel that the Holy Son has changed, his smile has become kinder, his eyes have become gentler, and occasionally there is a hint of guilt. By the way, the Holy Son hasn't hit me for half a month, and I'm still a little uncomfortable. It may be that Holy Son is in a good mood recently. The head of the sect is really too much. Do you have to go so hard if you give advice on cultivation? Holy Son, Achin is talking too much. Achin deserves to die. Stand up. Don't just kneel down. You have dignity too. What's wrong? Do you think this seat is wrong? The Holy Son makes sense. Just, can you wear a piece of clothing? Then he finally remember he has no clothes. I originally planned to let Achin leave after a period of time, so that my character design would not collapse, but I saw that girl Achin was about to be scared silly by me. No, it can't go on like this. Achin, come with me. Achin, I entered Yuluo Palace at the age of 8, and you have been following me for 10 years now. Ever since your family was annexed by the Li family, you don't even deserve to have a surname, and I beat and scolded you. Shinshin, do you hate me to the bone? Holy Son, Achin dare not. No kneeling. You have taken care of me for 10 years, you have worked hard. You keep these banknotes well, enough for you to have enough food and clothing for the rest of your life. I will arrange a new identity for you, so you don't have to worry about your family being implicated. Now you are free. Go down the mountain and pursue your own life. Holy Son, you don't want Achin anymore? Son, what did Achin do wrong? Don't abandon Achin. What the hell? Holy Son, Achin, don't leave you, please. Achin, is she going to hit me? Holy Son, if you are unhappy, hit Achin to vent your anger. As long as you don't drive Achin away, Achin is willing to do anything. What's happening here? Could it be that Achin really has something wrong with her? No, this girl should have Stockholm Syndrome, so it's better to stay with her for now. You get up first, if you want to stay, you can stay. Really? Thank you, Master Xingzi. Master Xingzi is the best. Achin, let go quickly. You hug me so hard that I can hardly breathe. Do you have any other wishes besides wanting to stay with me? This This one. Chin would like to cultivate immortality if given the chance. So do you want to become stronger, or want to live forever? Generally speaking, cultivating immortals has these two purposes. Chin just wants to be a useful person, so that she can serve the Holy Sun all the time. Unfortunately, this is all wishful thinking. I tested my talent when I was 5 or 6 years old, and my aptitude was very mediocre, and I couldn't cultivate it at all. What if I can let you have talent? Holy Sun, is what you said true? The rewards of the system can be given to anyone or withdrawn at any time. There is nothing to worry about. Son, what is this? How should I explain to Chin that this is a talent suitable for dual cultivation? It looks very nice. With this, can I cultivate immortality? Chin, I have to tell you in advance that this talent is suitable for both. Chin, listen to my sophistry. No, it's an explanation. Although this kind of talent is suitable for dual cultivation, it doesn't have to be dual cultivation. From the perspective of talent and cultivation progress, it is second to none in the world. If you don't want to, the Holy Sun finally got the hang of it. After practicing this kind of kung fu, Chin can practice double cultivation with the sun? Stop. You are talking about tigers and wolves. I don't mean anything else. I just want to make up for you, so don't think about it. You should think about it. The talent I gave you, I can take it back at any time. If I take it back at that time, you will die. Of course, if you want to leave now, I will make arrangements for you. For the sun, I choose to practice. It hurts very much. Your bones are too weak, and it is really not suitable for cultivation. Changing your physique is the only way. From now on, you are a young girl with a spiritual body, and I will give you a set of exercises called Xuanji Guangming Sutra. This exercise has a high degree of compatibility with the girl's marrow body. If you practice according to this exercise in the future, you will definitely improve quickly. Son, you are so kind to Chin. Chin, what are you doing? Holy Sun, isn't double cultivation just about taking off your clothes? What the hell? Does this girl really want to push me back? I'm sorry, Holy Sun, it's Chin's wishful thinking. How can Holy Sun like someone like me? Although it is a dual cultivation method, it also depends on the difference in realm between the two parties. You don't even have a chi training period. If you double practice with me, you will probably be drained of your bone marrow. You don't want to die, right? It turns out that the Holy Sun didn't dislike me, but cared about me. She was originally a little beauty, but after being transformed into a girl's marrow body, she is now a beauty in the world. Why does my heart beat faster? Remember, don't tell anyone about this. As long as you practice with peace of mind, you'll be fine. Chin will definitely work hard to cultivate, and strive to double cultivate with Master Xingzi as soon as possible. Alright, go out and practice hard first. I have to keep a little distance from Chin, or else Master will find out, and I will die. Lord Sun, it's time for breakfast. Today, Chin made your favorite lotus flower soup, as well as green jade lotus seed soup and velvet snowballs. Thanks a lot. You entered training so soon? Son, according to the Xuanji Guangming Jing, Chin should be in the early stage of chi training. You didn't sleep all night just to focus on cultivation, right? It is worthy of being a holy body that is unique in 1,000. In addition to the top-level dual cultivation ability, the speed of cultivation is also so exaggerated. Yes, but Chin didn't feel tired at all. Instead, she was full of energy. Are you crazy? Absorbing spiritual power will indeed replenish physical strength, but mental exhaustion cannot be avoided. If you can't concentrate when you practice, you may become obsessed. You just lie down and rest for me now. Just sleep here, and you are not allowed to get up until you sleep for 2 hours. But Chin wants to practice. This is an order. What's the matter? You don't want to listen? The Holy Sun calmed down. Chin didn't dare. Holy Sun, Chin wants to become stronger day by day. Go to bed quickly. I didn't expect Chin to be so diligent. Coupled with the blessing of this physique and skills, the future is really limitless. By the way, I don't know if the leader has calmed down now. Forget it, stretching out the head and retracting the head is also a slash. Let's take the initiative to admit the mistake to the head, and try to strive for leniency. Luocha Peak, the main hall of Yuluo Temple. Has the headmaster read the information sent from the Middle Earth yesterday? The great elder of Yuluo Hall, Elder Sun. Last night, because of Ranner, my heart was always in a state of ups and downs, so I didn't even bother to read any information. No, I have to think of a reason. Ahem, I have recently learned something about my practice, so I don't want to be distracted to look at those for now. Cultivation is of course the first priority, but you are the head of the sect, so you can't completely let go of the sect's affairs. Recently, the right way has been making frequent moves, and several big magic schools are not willing to be lonely. Now led by Huanzong and Killing Prison, an offensive and defensive alliance of demons has been established, and we want to invite us Yuluodian to join it. Offensive and defensive alliance? When did Mo Dao learn this trick? It's not because they have been acting too rampant recently, touching the bottom line of the Imperial Court and Zhengdao Daizong. Now that you have been pushed to the forefront, you want to drag others into the water? Do you really think this seat is a fool? I'm not interested in what they want to do, but don't even try to think about Yuluodian. Otherwise, no matter what kind of evil or righteous way this seat is, I will slay them all with one sword. Master, I feel that your cultivation has improved a lot compared to before, which has caused me a great sense of oppression. Under the leadership of the Master, Yuluo Palace will surely crush the two ways of good and evil and achieve supreme supremacy. Elder Son is overwhelmed. As the head of Yuluo Palace, I should do these things. How boring it is for some people to call back and forth. It's still interesting to practice fall in love. Sect leader Lang is too modest. Looking back at the previous sect masters, I can count that you have the strongest cultivation base and the most caring for your disciples. I deeply admire you for this. How much you care about your disciples, the old man knows best in his heart, especially the prohibition of putting an end to the affair between men and women. It is an absolutely wise move. Let the disciples stay away from the world of mortals and devote themselves to practice, and the Yuluo Palace will grow stronger. You yourself have set an example. You have never moved your heart for so many years. You really set an example. If Elder Son knows that I am the first person in Yuluo Palace to fall in love, will he die of anger? Elder Son has praised the prize. This is what I should do. The old man really admires the head of the sect. The Yuluo Palace has a head. It is really. This seat suddenly has a feeling, and needs to retreat and practice immediately. If there is nothing else, Elder Son will go to work first. Congratulations! This old man will resign now, without disturbing your enlightenment. I think it can be regarded as sending Elder Son away. To report to the head of the sect, Lord Xingzi asks to see you. The head of the sect has realized something just now, and he needs to retreat and practice immediately. You ask the sun to come back another day. Head, let the sun go back? No, do not worry. Master, didn't you say you want to retreat? Let the sun come in. Yes, disciple has seen Master. Elder Son is here too. Ranner, you came to find me? But, why are you looking for me? The disciple encountered a bottleneck in his practice recently, so I came here to ask Master to clarify my doubts. That's rare for you to be so diligent. Then follow me to the martial arts hall. It's just in time to check your practice progress. Why do I always feel that something is wrong? Now that there are no outsiders, tell me, what are you doing here? The disciple came to apologize to the Master. In yesterday's sparring, this disciple, in order to win, took advantage of the Master's concern for the disciple and accidentally touched Master's heart. I really felt ashamed for what I done. Happened yesterday? The matter has already passed, so don't mention it again in the future. Besides, I didn't blame you. By the way, what about the conditions you want to mention? Have you thought about it? The disciple is relieved. This disciple has already thought about it. Let's talk about it. This disciple wants to do some things that couples should do. Then she remembered what her maid said. Ranner's feelings are so unrestrained and enthusiastic, he even wanted to be with me. Our young people nowadays are so straightforward. Since I confessed my love to you that day, this disciple seems to have never fulfilled the duty of a boyfriend, so I want to take this opportunity to have a more in-depth communication with you. Boyfriend duty? In-depth communication? This is too blatant, but is this too fast? We've only been together for a few days. The disciple has been with the Master for 10 years. I didn't mean that, by the way. Our cultivation base gap is too big. Master, don't be nervous. This is the first time for this disciple, and besides, what we have to do has nothing to do with cultivation. How can this kind of thing not be nervous? What to do? Should I promise him? No, what am I thinking? Master, what's wrong with you? It's nothing. I said yesterday, you can't make too much excessive request. You are not too abrupt. You should think carefully. Okay, I get it. You don't have to rush for a while. The days to come will be long. This seat is your girlfriend, and this will not change. It's the first time I say this kind of tiger and wolf words, so embarrassing. This disciple understands that the ticket cannot be used after tonight. What ticket? There is a new group of singers in Howling City, and the disciple asked someone to get 2 tickets. I wanted to ask the Master to go with me. So what you said just now was to invite me to listen to the music. That's right, for disciple, this is the first date, so I was a little nervous. Since the master is not going, so is the disciple. Let the tickets be given to Elder Wei. I remember that he seems to like listening to music. No. Well, that Elder Wei is on a business trip to the western regions and has no time to listen to music. But didn't I see him when I came? Then you must have seen it wrong. Since the ticket has already been bought, it would be too wasteful to throw it away. I will reluctantly accompany you. I'm going on a date. This is my first date with Ranner. No wonder he tried every means to win me yesterday. It turned out that he wanted to ask me to listen to the music today. It's so caring. The things you should do when you are in love, dating, listening to music looks like it can be done today. Master, you are so good looking. Why don't these people respond to you at all? Ranner is really popular. This seat used a little blindfold. They couldn't see me. I'm the focus person now. If I appear here rashly, I'm afraid I will cause a lot of trouble. It's better to keep a low profile. Why are you throwing things in the street? What the hell? What are these women up to? You do not know? This is how they express their love for you. What? I once heard people say that there is a custom here that when you see a handsome man on the street, you can throw fruit at him to express your admiration. I didn't expect Ranner to be so popular. Master, don't worry, I have you in my eyes, in my heart and in my dreams, and I can't think of being with someone else. Why do you say this kind of thing that makes my heart beat faster? I will ignore you. Master is really cute. Good sir, are you listening to music or watching a play? There is a reservation. It turned out to be a distinguished guest from Tianzijian. Please come inside. By the way, you booked tickets for 2 people. Why are you the only one here? The other person was late. Master, drink tea. Okay, what tune are we listening today? There are 5 songs to listen to today. The first one is called Chunting Cho Yue. This name sounds a little bit exciting. This pipa is really amazing. The feeling of loneliness that cannot be loved is too strong. I've been alone for many years. Obviously those days were real, but for me, I don't have any memory, and nothing can bring back my memories. When you're alone, it feels good to be alone. After I fell in love, I didn't know that I was in love. Master, what are you thinking? No, nothing. Master, eat a piece of fruit. This musician plays really well. It makes people feel like they are actually there. This is the best theater building in Howling City? I think the level is average. If you want to play a song, play some cheerful ones. Playing such sad and miserable songs, it seems like a grieving woman who no one wants. Speaking of resentful wives, the old woman Long Wuyan from Xianling Mountain is the most famous. I heard that the old woman has not been wanted for hundreds of years, and her disciples have not been allowed to fall in love. This is not a psychopath, what is it? Hush, Prince, don't dare to talk nonsense. That person is an emperor-level supreme. How can he talk about this? This is something to lose your head. There are so many people talking about her in the whole world. Can she kill them? I guess she is old and ugly. That's why she has been single for hundreds of years. Ranner, what are you going to do? Kill. To deal with such ants, I only need one thought. Why do you need to do it yourself? I'm doing my boyfriend duties. Not enough, he has to die. Your words are enough. I am very happy. In fact, what he said is correct. There are too many people talking about me in the world. Can you still kill them all? Then I will kill one when I meet one, and kill one pair when I meet 2. Killing the world's heads rolling. Let me see who dares to talk nonsense. I was once again teased by Ranner. Below the emperor level, they are all ants. Do you think I care about what the ant think? So, am I also an ant? This seat made a slip of the tongue, my lord boyfriend. That's about the same. However, I really want to kill him. Well, today is our first date. Don't be spoiled by others. What has Master experienced in the past few hundred years to remain indifferent to such criticism? She is a devil, an emperor-level powerhouse. But at the same time, she is also a woman. What is old and ugly? There is no more beautiful woman in this world than Shurzuan. The reason why Shurzuan has been celibate for hundreds of years is because those ordinary people are not worthy of standing by your side. This seat is not as good as you said. Of course there is. Master is the cutest, prettiest, and gentlest girl I have ever seen. Even the most beautiful words cannot describe you. Alright, this seat already knows. Please keep your voice down. Master, let's go out for a stroll. The good atmosphere was ruined by that dog next door. Master, wait for me here. Here you go. When I was young, every time I went out to play, I would eat a candy man, and I would only eat the one that looked like a hero. It seemed that if I ate it, I could become a hero. After eating this, will I become a fairy too? Master is originally a fairy. By the way, Master, are the sugar figurines delicious now? I haven't had it in years and this is the last one on the stall. You will know, if you try it yourself. Master is the best. The sugar figure this time is a bit sweeter than before. Besides being sweet, it also has the taste of a master. That's not fair. This is the end of the first date. Ranner, are you having a good time tonight? Of course I am happy. As long as I can be with Master, I will be happy in whatever I do. I won't talk to you anymore. I'm going to rest. Master, have a nice dream. Before going to bed, I have one more thing to do. Wang Yu is the son of the Wang family who insulted the Master. It seems that the system and I have thought the same thing. Oh, Mr. Wang, please slow down, watch the steps, and be careful not to fall. Let me go. I am not drunk. I know you are not, but the road is too slippery. Prince Wang claims that he will never get drunk after 1,000 cups, and we all know this well. Prince, I have arranged some high-quality goods for you in Manchun Pavilion. Do you want to try them? I'll tell you, I am a good guy. I can't look down on ordinary prostitutes. How can that be? They are all good houses. After taking the medicine, they are now in a daze, waiting for you to inspect the goods in person. Prince Wang, look at our cooperation with the Wang family. Don't worry, as long as you are happy to serve me, everything will be fine. Well, with your words, I feel relieved. Just turn a corner in the front and we will arrive. Why do I feel a little gloomy? I always feel a little cold behind my back. Gloomy? Are you afraid of ghosts? Brother, you are probably useless. If there are female relatives in the family, I can help you take care of them. Don't thank me. It's all brothers. There is someone ahead. Something doesn't feel right. What a fool you made. What's wrong with someone? Aren't we human too? Brother, you don't sleep in the middle of the night. Are you hunting ghosts here? The eldest son of the Wang family in Lincheng is quite humorous. By the way, Prince Wang is also famous for his courage. Don't make noise. What do you mean by that? Insulting Long Wuyan, the head of Yuluo Palace and the emperor-level powerhouse, in public. Do you think you are audacious? Who the hell are you? Stop him for me. I was wrong. Just let me go. You have 10,000 reasons to live, but only one reason is enough to kill you. This world needs to be purified. Some people would rather die than live. He is the son of the Wang family in Lincheng, and his father is Wang Feng, a master of the nascent soul stage. You are not afraid of revenge from the Wang family, because what you said is right. It seems that I have no choice but to kill you. Anyone who wants to avenge them can come to Shanling Mountain to find me. My name is Li Ran, and I will accompany you at any time. Wang Yu died just like that? Isn't Shanling Mountain the residence of Yuluo Palace? It's just a few drunken words, but they can't escape their eyes and ears. The top magic sect is really terrifying. Wait. What did he just say his name was? Li Ran? No, it can't be that Li Ran, right? Born in Yuluo Palace, young but profoundly cultivated, who else could there be besides that holy son? I am not familiar with Wang Yu. This time has nothing to do with me, so I will leave. I am not familiar with Wang Yu, so this matter has nothing to do with me. I was just passing by to have a look. I don't know anything. You old dogs. Just now you flattered the young master, but now you want to get rid of the relationship when something happens? I will report the truth to the patriarch. You just wait for the sanction of the Wang family. Then the only option is to kill people to silence them. Yuluo Palace can ignore the Wang family. But for us, this is really not a small trouble. When the system released the task, it showed Wang Yu's evil deeds, and it would not be an exaggeration to describe it as full of evil. As for the other one, it's not a big deal to be able to name a good family who feeds medicine. Of course I'm not interested in doing justice for the sky. Even if there is no mission, Wang Yu will die today. Congratulations to the host. You have gained supernatural powers. The demon subduing bright fist is the supreme Buddhist skill. When running at full strength, the arms glow with golden light, the fingers are like 5 rounds, and the fists shine brightly. With a single punch, the demon is changed, and ghosts cry and gods howl. It can be called home travel, killing demons, and eliminating ghost weapon. It's the first time I got a supernatural power reward, and I feel pretty good. Sir, what is the name of this move? This trick is called a flashlight. What a powerful flashlight. Can you understand this move? I don't understand, but the supernatural power of Lord Xingzi must be the most powerful one. You're such a poor girl. By the way, Master Xingzi, you came back very late today. Have you been practicing? No, I went on a date with the leader tonight. Dating with the head? I slipped my tongue. There are too many things I have experienced today. and I am a little restless. What I'm talking about is that the headmaster asked me to meet and have a meeting, referred to as a date, not what you think. I don't know if Achin believes this nonsense explanation. I was taken aback. I thought it was a date between men and women. The head of Lang has not been close to men for hundreds of years, and he has forbidden his disciples to fall in love. How could he go on a date with his disciples? Sure enough, I was thinking too much. I'm afraid no one will believe this kind of lame reason except Achin. Strange, in the middle of the night, why did Sect leader Lang specially summon me? I haven't made any mistakes lately, have I? Disciple has met Sect leader Lang. May I ask the Sect leader the reason for summon? This seed asks you, how did you know that when you fall in love, you have to listen to music and eat sugar when you go out on a date? Sect leader, I just saw it in the storybook. This seed is practicing Taoism, and I want to see through the world of mortals. I have a little confusion, so I want to ask you some question. Feel free to ask me if there is anything you don't understand. I know everything about this and talk endlessly. What you said last time, apart from dating, listening to music, and eating sugar. Apart from these, what else can two people do together? Sleep. What? I mean, besides this, is there anything else? Master, there is nothing that enhances your relationship more than sleeping. Well, what if it's not enough to sleep together? That can start with physical contact, like holding hands. Master, why are you blushing? It's okay, you can step back. I'm looking forward to the second date with Ranner. Who is there? Master, what are you doing here? This seed is making soup. Do you want to try it? Try it and see how it tastes. Master, are you sure this soup is safe to drink? Strange, according to my alchemy experience, there is no problem with the ingredients, but why is it so ugly? What kind of soup are you cooking? It is made of lei xianying meat as the main material, mixed with blood essence demon fruit, evergreen vine and snowbone ginseng. It has the effect of nourishing meridians, clearing and transforming spirit. The head of the sect, cooking is different from alchemy. What you pay attention to is not the efficacy, but the color and fragrance. It's like you have already feasted, but you still often eat, isn't it because of the taste of the food? If you want to eat anything, just tell your disciples directly. Why bother to get it yourself? You don't understand, this is also a kind of practice. I really want to make soup for Ranner myself, and be a virtuous girlfriend. The disciple really doesn't understand the realm of the master. But when it comes to cooking, the disciple must know a little more than the master. Very good. Then you teach me. The weather is so nice. With the existence of Duo Tiangong, I don't need to meditate at all, and my cultivation level will naturally rise with the tide. This kind of salted fish life is simply not too exciting. It's okay to bask in the sun, tease Achin, and fall in love with the head of the sect. These days will not change when the gods come. Isn't he a bit incompetent as the big villain? Lord Sun, long time no see. Didn't you just see it 2 days ago? Not seeing you every day is like 3 autumns. By the way, Holy Sun, try my cakes. I got up in the middle of the night and made it. What are you doing with that thought? With this time, why not practice hard? The taste is not bad. The sun seems to like it very much. It would be great. I will make it for you often in the future. No need, you should spend more time on cultivation. Go back quickly. Holy Sun, I will not let you down. The 3-color rope of Woyang City is wrapped around the pigeon's feet. Is it a letter from Hog? What happened? Eldest nephew, how are you doing? Second uncle? Ranner, there is one thing you may not know. You actually have a fiancé named Xiao. This marriage was decided by the grandparents of the 2 families. At that time, you were still young. I didn't expect you to be favored by Yuluo Palace at the age of 8, and you entered this top sect and became a holy son. The gap between the Li family and the Xiao family is also growing. In addition, there is a ban on marriage and love in Yuluo Temple, and the marriage gradually becomes more difficult. No one mentioned it. The ancestor of the Xiao family passed away, and the entire Xiao family was in turmoil, falling into a second-rate family. Miss Xiao's cultivation base has been lost and she has become a useless person. Now she suddenly mentioned the matter of marriage contract. She just wanted to hug my Li family's thigh. The families of the 2 families are wrong, and the marriage contract should be voided. But after all, it was decided by the ancestors, so you can't be too hasty, and you still have to personally annul the engagement. Yuluo Palace forbids disciples to talk about marriage. Presumably the Xiao family has nothing to say. I can't let Master know about this, otherwise with her jealous personality. Anyway, I have to find an opportunity to go down the mountain and annul this marriage. Son, the head of the sect has something to ask for you. Please go to the Rakshasa Palace. What? Is the master already know? I'm sorry, the disciple came late and made the master wait for a long time. I didn't wait long. This book is very good looking. I have already read it fascinated. and I forgot the time. Master, your book is upside down. This seat likes to read books like this, can't you? My master is different. You are necrotic. Come on, there's no one else here, so stop pretending to be serious. Master, is this disciple not serious in private? What do you think? Seriously, come to the meeting and confess to the head? Stop standing around and come with me. Master, where are we going? You soon find out. Master, you did all of these? Well, that's right. I don't know what is your favorite, so I made these. Master, you are so kind to me. Me and Ranner are holding hands. I'm just practicing for you. Come and see how it tastes. As long as it is made by Master, everything is delicious. It was so delicious. Master, how did you do it? I remember that you used to not touch Yanchun water with your 10 fingers, and you couldn't even recognize the seasonings. That was before. I learned how to cook early this morning, and I learned it for a long time. Master, please have some. Ranner, you are still holding my hand. Master, I was reckless. In fact, you can eat while holding hands. Ranner, I have a question to ask you. On that day, you would rather die than confess to me. What is it about me that attracts you? After all, I am indifferent most of the time, and my personality is old-fashioned, and I have long been known as a female devil. Because Master looks good. Your face was lined with the morning glow, your lips contained broken jade, and there seemed to be a galaxy in your eyes. This disciple had never seen such a beautiful person. Is it because of this? Nothing else? Of course, there are other things. Apart from being beautiful, the Master also has a great figure. The place where it should be fat is fat, and the place where it should be thin is thin. It can be called natural. Is your liking for me so superficial? Pink skulls, white bones and skins, even emperor-level powerhouses cannot live forever. When my appearance is gone, will you still treat me so well? Human beings are visual animals, so what attracts me, Master, is naturally the appearance. But if you want to ask the disciples what I like the most about the Master, disciples like the seriousness of the Master when he annotates the lessons, the calmness of the Master when he listens to the music, the cuteness of the Master when you eats candy, and the cuteness of the Master when you is stubborn. In the eyes of the disciples, Master is both reliable and gentle, sassy and cute, and is the most beautiful scenery in the world. Do I really have so many advantages? Of course, the most important point. What is it? Master's hands are so soft. You are too bad. I ignore you. By the way, I have another question. Now that we have established a relationship, why do you still call me Ranner? This problem has been bothering me for a long time. After all, it has been called for 10 years, and the disciple can't change it for a while. And don't you think calling by the first name is more exciting? Stimulate your sister. You. How about I call you Yenner from now on? You're the first to call me that. Yenner, I've already changed my addressing to you, so you have to change it too. You can call me Mr. Xiang from now on. No, this seat can't say it. This is too shameful. Okay, then I'll wait and see when Master can say it. I have seen the Master. I have seen the sun. It's still early now. The Holy Sun must cultivate now. But what is he doing at Rakshasa Peak? Ranner has been busy practicing recently, and has made great progress. I was worried that his foundation was not stable, so I asked him to come over to rest. Busy with cultivation? Master is afraid to laugh at me to death. With the existence of Duotian Gong, I almost fell asleep every day. However, it took a lot of thought to fall in love. Well, I haven't seen you for 2 days. And the Holy Sun is already in the late stage of Jindan? The last time I saw you was in the mid-stage Golden Core, and the speed of your cultivation is astonishing. Maybe it was just a coincidence. He just became a Golden Core at the age of 17, but he entered the later stage in a year and a half. This kind of talent is truly terrifying. They are all well cultivated by Master. Alright, Elder Son, if you continue to boast, Ranner will be gone. Now tell me, why are you here looking for me? The Sect trial is about to start. I wonder which disciple will take the lead this time. The elders of each peak are all concerned about it. Every 3 years, Yuluo Hall will arrange new disciples to go down the mountain for trials, mainly to enter the 100,000 mountains to explore and complete the tasks assigned by the Sect. For each experience, a senior brother will be arranged to lead the team. Master, who do you think is more appropriate to send this time? Elder Son already seemed to have made the arrangements. It's a good time to go down the mountain and break the engagement. Elder Son, let me join. Ranner, why are you interested in this kind of thing? Holy Son, your status is noble. It is better to concentrate on cultivation. You don't need to worry about such chores. It doesn't matter. I just find out to get some air and adjust my state. Besides, in the 10 years since joining the Sect, I have never participated in a trial. As a holy son, you must do something for the sect, right, Master? Well, you ignore me? So cute. Hey, you scoundrel. How can you say anything? Yenner, can't you feel my sincerity? Stop it. Tell the truth. Why you suddenly want to lead the team down the mountain? You were not so diligent before. To tell the truth, I was homesick. I have practiced for more than 10 years, and the number of times I go home is very small. If I want to take this opportunity to go back, Master will not blame me, right? Ranner, it's my fault that I blamed you. I thought you wanted to avoid me. Master really trusts me unconditionally, but I lie to him again and again, which always feels bad. The trial cycle will take more than a month, plus going home, I won't see you for a long time. The disciple will definitely come back as soon as possible, and is looking forward to the second date with Master. You have a good idea. Yenner, before I leave, can you grant me a small wish? Call me Mr. Xiang. It seems that this little wish of this disciple is not going to come true. If I call you like this, will you be able to come back sooner? Your husband. What did you say? No, it's too shameful. My master is so sweet. Ascension Assembly. All major families will send their best juniors to come here to test their talent, in order to gain a chance to join the immortal sect. Now the disciples of the Shao family will test their talents on stage. Shao Feng, inferior talent. Shao San, mid-grade talent. Shao Yun, inferior talent. Why is it you again? A good-for-nothing who has lost all his cultivation, just came here to join in the fun. Alright, let's go. Don't waste my time. How so? What went wrong? It's really a pity that the famous Fairy Qing has been reduced to such a state. I heard that Shao Qingga lost all his cultivation half a month ago and was expelled from the Shinto palace. This Shao Qingga was detected as a super talent when he was a child. Although he is not as good as Li Ran, it is also rare in 100 years. Shao Qingga was so proud when he was accepted as a direct disciple by the Shinto palace. How embarrassing. I practiced Qi at the age of 10, established the foundation at the age of 15, and reached the threshold of the golden core at the age of 18. The speed of practice is only lower than that of Li Ran, who is known as the reincarnation of the great emperor. With super talent and my good looks, everyone calls me Fairy Qing. If there is no accident, I will become a strong one and lead the Shao family to rise. However, just half a month ago, I suddenly lost all my cultivation, and 10 years of hard work came to naught, and even my super great talent that I was proud of was gone. Li Ran's cousin, Li Shang, a disciple of the inner sect. You still have the courage to come here. Although Shindao Palace has released the news, your Shao family has never admitted it. Now that you come to this Ascension to Immortals conference, aren't you telling the world, are you already a useless person? Let me go. Still pretending to be cold with me? Do you still think that you are that lofty Qing fairy? How many resources the Shao family took in for you, and you became a waste? Wouldn't the Shao family suffer a lot? Losing your cultivation base and being expelled from the sect is fine, but your Shao family is overreaching, and you still want to marry my Li family? Without an ancestor sitting in town, you want to marry into my Li family just because you are immortal? It's ridiculous. As far as I know, the matter of retiring the engagement is a foregone conclusion, so take care of yourself, and what value is there? Seeing how good-looking you are, why don't you be a cauldron for me, and I will keep you safe. Get out. Just because you are a useless person, it is your luck that I can fall in love with you. As long as the marriage contract is not withdrawn, I will be Li Ran's fiancé for a day. What you just said, if it reaches his ear, have you thought about it? Li Ran? Who are you scaring? That's right, I lost my cultivation and became a mortal. But some people, even if they can cultivate, are still trash who can never lift their heads up. Compared with Li Ran, what are you? Shao Qingya, when the Li family retires, I will make you pay the price. You shouldn't have gone to the Ascension Fair, this will only make things worse. Since the ancestor passed away, the Shao family has been like a candle in the wind. There are tigers and wolves around Wuyang City. I am only worried that I will not be able to protect you. The Shinto Palace has already released the news. This matter cannot be hidden and I want to try again. In fact, it is not impossible. If we can get the support of the Li family, everything will turn around all. Dad, don't mention this matter again. Leaving aside the fact that we are far apart now, Li Ran is the holy son of Yuluo Temple, and the sect has a prohibition on marriage and love. Even if he does not withdraw the engagement, this engagement is still in name only. The dojo of the main peak of Yuluo Temple. I heard that the Shirwan Dashin is super terrifying. Occupied by countless monsters, it is a forbidden place for the human race. I don't know which brother is leading the team this time. I hope he is a handsome guy. so that the mood of the trial will be good. It's so annoying, it's been more than a month since I went out, and I haven't seen the Holy Sun during this time. Alas, I am planning to make plum cakes for Lord Shengzi, so I can only talk about it when I get back. It's Lord Sun. I am the team leader of this sect training, and my task is to ensure your safety. As for the others, missing an arm or a broken leg has nothing to do with me. You can take care of yourself. My only request to you is to survive. Half an hour later, the teleportation formation will gather, and those who arrive late will lose their qualifications immediately. Son, I will work hard. How lucky. This time, the leader of our trial team turned out to be the Holy Sun. Ah Chin, I'll be back in a while, don't be sullen. When Ah Chin thought that he would not see the sun for several days, he felt uncomfortable. Well, it's not that I won't be back. During this period of time, you have to practice hard and don't be lazy. Ah Chin is already in the middle stage of Qi training. According to the Xuanji Guangming Jing, as long as the foundation is established successfully, he can double cultivate with Master Xingzi. Ah Chin is looking forward to it. Apart from double cultivation with me, can you have other pursuits? Ah Chin have none. Son, this is what the master asked me to hand over to you. What will master tell me? I am going to go to southern Xinjiang. I have important matters to deal with, so I can't see you off in person. Pay attention to safety, come back early. When the time comes, I will give you a surprise. Boys who are away from home must learn to protect themselves, and they are not allowed to mess with flowers, or this seat will ignore you. Master is too sweet. What should I do? Who can bear this? I'm going to get diabetes. There are many scenes in Yu Luo's mind. Watch your back. Sharp-toothed tiger. Late stage of training. How many sharp-toothed tigers are there? Why do I feel that I can't finish killing? Junior sister is good. Not good. Am I going to die? Let's stop here. Well done, my Lord Sun. Everyone checks their injuries, rests some on the spot. We are leaving in half an hour. Holy Sun is really amazing. Sun is so handsome. How did the Holy Sun do it? All the sharp-toothed tigers died in an instant. The Holy Sun is not as cold as the rumors say. Just to show off. Why wait until the last moment to act? If the Holy Sun could get rid of the monsters earlier, we wouldn't be hurt.